Hello everyone out there in the world of YouTube or internet, whatever you want to call it. Right here I'm just doing a time-lapse build that I just did. It is a Pentium dual-core 940, 3.4 gigahertz I believe, and this is a Intel motherboard. I can't remember the exact product or model number. I'll make sure to put that in the description once I get the video finished, as I am doing right now. I am overlaying this audio. But as you see here, I'm just installing all the screws and stuff. The case I'm using, I'll make sure to see. I don't even know half the stuff that I'm putting in this. That's pretty bad. But I remember the company doesn't exist anymore that made this case, but very, very good case and very high quality for the time too. The motherboard actually that I am putting back in here was the original motherboard that came with the system. I got the system for free. It was getting thrown out, and so I decided to take it. It originally had a Pentium 4, 3 gigahertz. I can't remember the exact name for that one too. But put a Pentium dual core in this. The original, my main system actually was in this case for a while until I recently just got a new one, which I plan on doing a video too soon. So as you can see here, I installed the video card and I believe the sound card, and along with a capture card. I also installed another capture card too, because one of them works for composite and the other one doesn't work for composite, and vice versa. So one's for pretty much hooking up VCR and copying over some home videos that I still need to work on transferring, and the other one is for hooking up to the cable box or DVR, whatever you want to call it. Installing the power supply. This was the power supply that was also originally in this system. I got a new power supply too for my main system. Pretty much did some whole things on the main system and decided to use all the leftovers on building this system. So it's a 400 watt inland I believe, yes, inland 400 watt gold series, I believe. That doesn't mean it's a 80 plus gold. That's just the way they name it. It confuses a lot of people, and really, to tell you the truth, it probably is not at all close to a 80 plus. Don't get me wrong, if it is, not trying to criticize the company in any way, but I've seen decent reviews on this power supply. They've been all over the place, but main reason why I got a new one is just for reliability and power efficiency. So we'll see how long this one lasts, and actually there's something at the end of this video that might be related to power supply problems, but you'll see that there. So as you can see, I flipped the case over and I had put the hard drive cage in. As you can see on the very bottom, it is a 80 gig Seagate refurb drive that came out of some old computer, which I will have to probably do a video on too, because it's kind of funny the way I obtained those. Here I am trying to fit the IDE cable into the floppy drive connector, and then I finally realized I connected in the wrong one. I also decided to move the hard drive cage up, since down there I wouldn't be able to fit the IDE cable up to the hard drive and the optical drive. So that's what I'm doing there. It also looks like I have a DSL modem on the bottom because, like I said, I just wanted to pretty much load this computer up with as many peripherals as I could. So I think I stick that in there later. Here I'm doing my ghetto cable management. As you can see, trying to plug in one of the cables. Turned out one of the cables on the power supply was not wanting to plug into the hard drive, but it looks like I fixed it there. Yep, there you go, installing the DSL modem. Pretty funny. This might also be related to the problem that I do have later on, quickly at the end of this. Put the side panel on. The side panel on goes really weird, and you have to put the front panel on last, and you have to take the front panel off to be able to put the side panel on. I believe I'm grabbing the monitor. Yes, I am, and hooking it up. So everything works, it seems like. So what happens, I believe I plug in the power supply, and it might have just been something in my room. I'm not using a normal power surge to power both of these things. So the monitor, as you can see, has the standby LED, but for some reason I'm having problems here. The computer just didn't want to turn on, so I tried a different cable, tried putting on, and then so I popped the front panel off. I don't know what was going on. I still don't. I will have to look into that and update the comments or the description once I figure out what the problem is. It could easily be the power supply or the peripherals is my guess, because the motherboard, as far as I know, worked the last time I used it. So yeah, here goes switching out the cables, and then I'm messing with those very wonderful, fun to mess with front panel connectors that everyone loves, hates, I hate a lot. So there it goes. Yep. And then this is where I kind of left it. It got stuck on the BIOS screen, and it just sticks there. I keep pressing F2, but for some reason nothing wants to happen. It just stayed there. So I'll have to look into it. If you know the exact problem that might be caused by this, please let me know, and I'll be sure to update you guys on anything else I end up doing with the system and any future computer related videos too. So thank you guys very much for watching, and make sure to subscribe.